Other than genetics, what really separates good bodybuilders from the great ones? One word: consistency.
Because my diet is always the same. My diet is just the same as it was a year ago, as it was 5 years ago, it was 10 years ago. I'm getting ready for, I think it's my 56th. People always ask me in the diet how I'm feeling. I feel always the same.
This sport isn't just about muscle. This is a game with consistency. Everyone has bad days. Everyone gets tired, sore, unmotivated. But here's the difference. The great ones, they don't skip. They find a way to eat every meal, crush every workout, and stay locked in no matter what.
If it's raining, if it's cold, if your girlfriend broke up with you or if your boyfriend broke up with you, you have to go to the gym.
They're all in the same game, chasing the same goal. But in the end, it all comes down to one thing: who wants it more? It's the mindset that makes the difference.
So from tomorrow on, the diet will be way stricter.
A lot of people think Nasser had a hot temper, mostly because of a few videos floating around online.
Where are you from?
I think this doesn't matter.
What package do you need to show the judges that will beat everyone else?
You can't answer this.
But the truth is, he was actually a pretty cool guy. What most people don't realize is that during prep, Nasser was on an extremely strict diet. Low carbs, low energy, and constant fatigue. It takes a toll. He was just exhausted. He didn't really like when fans kept asking, "How's your diet going?" Especially when he was already suffering through it. It wasn't anger. It was just the frustration of living in discomfort, day in and day out.
It's just the fact I'm on a diet. I'm not angry or grouchy because I'm on a diet. I'm just a little bit, I would say, mentally more alert. Physically more tired, but mentally more alert. And I'm here to train and to finish the workout. And afterwards I can whatever talk, but like I said, how I'm feeling, I'm doing, it's not really relevant.
But Nasser had a sense of humour too. One time, when a fan asked him about his diet, he fired back with a whole bunch of nonsense, just joking around, having fun with it. Classic Nasser.
Calorie intake, how much of it is liquid and how much of it is real food?
Real food, for my 18,000 calories, I would say, which I'm having on a daily basis. Food, what do we say, how many calories is food? 10,000, 12,000? And a lot of shakes also, you know what I mean? And I'm mostly having 18,000 calories, 20,000 calories. His wife is cooking food, and if I'm at home, then 20, 25,000. Sometimes I'm having, when I'm really hungry in the morning, I'm having 3 to 4 whole chicken, then a couple of gallons of milk, and because you have to feed your body, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And otherwise, how can you get big?
320 pounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Eat big, get big.
According to Nasser, he wasn't really a big eater. He didn't need a crazy amount of calories to grow, even in the off-season.
I'm seriously not a big eater because I'm not on high calories off-season. This means I have to be even on low calories pre-contest. So the calories which I'm taking in on a daily basis right now are really very small compared to most of the other guys.
So, while other bodybuilders were pushing 10,000 or 12,000 calories a day, Nasser kept it much lower, usually around 3,000 to 4,000 tops. And because his off-season wasn't super high calorie, his pre-contest diet needs to stay in a low-calorie diet.
In my case, for me it's not fine with 3,000, 4,000 calories the most, but I'm not a big eater at all, not at all. You know what we need more? It's salmon. Salmon? More salmon.
Clean and packed with nutrients. He mostly stuck to lean proteins, like chicken breast, turkey, steak, salmon and eggs. For carbs, it was things like brown rice, sweet potatoes, oats, and sometimes whole grain pasta. He also added in fruits like bananas and papaya, and he loved to drink soda too.
My meal before actually my workout now will be oatmeal. I will have a bowl of oatmeal with a little bit cinnamon, with half a banana and protein shake. We have here actually salmon, a salmon sandwich. I'll get still 6 orders of salmon, 6 orders of eel. If I'm more hungry, then I'll order more. It sounds much what I'm eating right now, but after all these weeks of dieting, my metabolism is so way up I can digest this easily. I don't think that I would eat in off-season so many pieces. I like to be world class, and to be world class you have to give something special, you have to do something extra. If you're not willing doing it, then you should do something else. Willing to sacrifice a lot of things. In off-season you can train because you have a full stomach and you feel comfortable, but pre-contest time it shows if you can become a champion or if you're a champion or not.
Sticking to a diet is honestly the toughest part of bodybuilding. As humans, we naturally crave tasty food. But when you're dieting, it's all about eating clean, and not just for a few days. We're talking months. That's what really makes it hard.
My diet is always the same. I never feel comfortable, I feel always tired, I feel always exhausted. And that's just the way how it is. And over 2.5 years, almost 3 years, I've been on a diet.
Even Nasser El Sonbaty said it, everyone craves sweets. It's not just regular people, even pro bodybuilders, the ones who've made this their lifestyle, still get those cravings. For Nasser, his go-to was papaya. That's how he dealt with his sweet tooth while staying on track.
Again, papaya. I'm having this papaya also because of the enzymes. And I like to have something sweet. The diet, I'm always craving for sweets. Everyone who's not craving the diet for nothing is a liar. Either he's not on a diet or he's pretending like everything is all right. I think it's totally normal to suffer in the diet. If I wouldn't be suffering the diet, it wouldn't be a diet at all. And so my replacement for sweets is sometimes it's almost on a daily basis my papaya.
One thing Nasser was really disciplined about in his prime. He kept a detailed journal from the very beginning. He wrote down everything: his diet, training, supplements, and even his daily calorie intake. He tracked exactly what foods he was eating, how much, and when. That way, when it was time to prep for the next Mr. Olympia, he could look back at what he did the year before and figure out what needed to change, what to tweak, and how to improve. It was all calculated.
I'm actually keeping track of my training since I would say 10, 11 years. I write in this book on a daily basis down what I'm training, what kind of supplements I've been taking so far. For example, I'm getting ready now for the Olympia 99. I can compare that what I'm doing right now, the weights which I'm using. For example, we have here the 8th of August 99. It was Sunday. I was eating oats, a banana, strawberries, orange. Had a protein shake. In the afternoon I had rice, I had zucchini, I had a mahi fish, I had a tomato, I had a mango in the afternoon, a half a mango. I had later on a steak, mushroom, potato. I had 5 grams of oil, 50 grams of salad. It's very, very beneficial. I can advise everyone who is ambitious to have something like that. You shouldn't be lazy. In off-season, I don't write down what I'm eating. But in pre-contest, I always write down what I'm eating. And I think this is one of the reasons why I'm a kind of successful in that kind of sport. If I would have more carbs now, the wings would be way thicker. If I eat more during daytime or until tonight, my veins will get fuller and fuller, thicker and thicker. But you have to train on low carbs to get in shape. And my priority is now not to get bigger, but to get in shape. So training on low carbs and having lots of protein.
Here, Nasser is giving the cameraman a little tour of his house. And when they step into the garage, there's this massive stash of protein powders and vitamins stacked up. The cameraman asks if Nasser's running a supplement business. Nasser just laughs and says, "No, that's all for me." It's hilarious.
So these are mostly my wheeler products.
Are you distributor or
No, just mine.
you just use for yourself?
Whatever I need, I take here my carnitine, my magnesium, my amino acids. You know, just come to my own store. Deprived of sleep, I wake every night a couple of times up. I go back and forth to the restroom. I'm hungry, I'm craving, and I do twice a day cardio. Train in the afternoons between 60 and 90 minutes. Can't eat it, I will eat the rest.
Yeah, I hope so.
And you tell me, okay, you take this here,
Oh yeah?
this here, this here.
You're gonna eat off my plate too, right?
Why not?
Okay, good.
See here? You like that I put barbecue sauce on yours? Because I'm most of the time hungry, but because I eat most of the time the same food, and to eat a couple of times a day, chicken 6 times or 6 times, chicken, turkey, or you can also eat fish. It's not really fun. Don't like to eat no more, even if you're hungry. But I think in general, a diet breaks you or a diet makes you. Another round of chicken, another round of peas, another round of rice. I really enjoy my meal here. As you can see, I just love chicken.